Hey ho, finally some updates again. So, I've been working on the refactoring issue, and the first task was to let's open it. So, basically, the first cleanup, I updated the title, and what was here. I created a tag. So basically, when I took over from Fiona, I applied the new protocol, and that version, basically with the same functionality that Fiona had, but using the new protocol, I tagged with version 001 alpha. And these are the modules that have updated protocol and are tagged with this version. Apart from that, I also went back and created tags 000 for the latest Fiona's commits so that we don't lose anything. We can always go back and see if everything behaves the same as it was initially implemented. So I had to create basically two type of tags, 000 alpha and 000 pre-alpha, because some of the components were like very old, already from like mid 2020. So I tagged these with pre-alpha because they only work with the DOM log that hasn't been updated since 2020 because we transitioned to log and terminal. So those components, these are basically search, autocomplete, range slider, and filter. They are using the old DOM log and also the old versions of button and icon. So I had to go and log all of these to version 000 pre-alpha. All the other components were using the new terminals, so or log, and the newest versions of button and icons. So I went and basically logged these on versions 000 alpha. There are two components that are not listed here, but are listed in the 000 alpha, and these are date picker and timeline, because they didn't exist as independent component back then, but were part of the datdot UI, basically what we call now a style guide, or like a page that basically just presents the modules. So they were there and they just didn't exist as modules, so I couldn't lock anything to that particular version, because when I moved them over, I already created them with the new protocol, so they only have a version 001 alpha. So if I go back now to the refactoring issue, I did this first cleanup, which means this locking of all the versions. And then I started analyzing and documenting each component. So also this was finished. So if we go, we can now click on any component, like, I don't know, let's check list. And if we go to README, we can find what kind of options or what kind of params does this component accept. If there are roles or modes for that component, they're listed here. Some of them don't have it. Basically, I think only list and button have it, but I'm not completely sure. Then all the incoming message types, so what is it listening to, and all the outgoing message types and whom is it sending them. So I don't know, we can also check now for the button, for example. So we have readme, oh, it's here. And somehow now with all this versioning, it disappeared for button. I have to double check all of them if they still all have readme, but they should. So maybe it's just the button. I'll double check. But yeah, this is basically what has been done.